All right, Don, I'm interested in taking a deeper look into the boot camp program. Can you provide a little bit of a sense of what this thing specifically looks like?
Yeah, I sure can. So we talked about how we've got the book review, which is I don't have a slide on the book review, but we're talking about the different planning topics in the different decades. And then this is what I call kind of the cheat sheet. So on process mapping specifically, what we're going to cover is the benefits of knowing how to effectively process map. We help you identify what key inefficiencies, excuse me, in a process. Um, and then we this process here in the middle, it's step by step, walks you through how to process map a process. We start it in a really fun way with sticky notes on a wall. Getting all the way down to what you see on the right-hand side is a documented process. We give you options here because not everybody does well with an Excel document. They may like the flow chart better or the swim lane better. So there are options too to what is best for you and your firm. That's the process mapping one. Quick view here also on roles and responsibilities. So we talk about again, what are the benefits of having clear and defined roles and responsibilities? What are some exercises that we can do to help with identifying what to delegate, who to delegate to, as well as what are the roles inside your firm, right seats in the right butts on the bus. That's what we're looking to achieve in that one. And then we also go deep into client experience model. You may know it as a client service model. Client experience is proactive, hence the name. Again, we're going to talk about the benefits, things to consider when creating a client experience model. Oftentimes, advisors get to the spot where they have it on paper, like you see in the top right, this traditional client experience model, and that's where it sits. It never gets coded into a system. There's not any kind of automation or follow-up to ensure that we're delivering on it. And that's the level of depth that we go inside of the boot camps. So I also wanted to give you an example of most of the courses that we go through have a workbook, right? So a study workbook, so to speak, that goes with them. And there is always some sort of supporting documentation. So part of the boot camp is having access to all of our resources, which could be checklists, standard operating procedures, the copy of or the videos that are out there. To share another example of a resource that participants in the boot camp get, this is one that we created to supplement last week's session, which was how to review a tax return for financial planning opportunities. And this course is built in a 101 level. So someone that has never seen a tax return can go through the training as well as follow this checklist and be able to bring opportunities to their advisor that they saw inside the tax form or the tax return. So it's from easy as confirming the filing status. If there's a filing status change, that could mean we need to update beneficiaries. It could be that we need to might have some rollovers. Who knows? You might have adding of dependents. Let's do an insurance review, right? There's different opportunities just based on what's in that tax return. So if they take a tax return, walk through all of these sections, they will come out with opportunities to bring to their financial advisor in appointment prep and say, hey, I saw these things in the tax return, large bump in income. Maybe it is yeah, they have quite a bit of capital gains. Is there any tax loss harvesting strategies going on, et cetera? So it's a way to elevate the skill set and bring more value to a financial advisor in terms of appointment prep in this case.
I love this so much, this entire program, because advisors know generally they need to do these things and they probably know the how to build a process and put it in place, but the execution is where things often fall short. And so having a place for them to send staff that can put the program together for them, to me, that really takes it to that next level to execution where the rubber meets the road.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's all about execution. And you've heard me say it before. If you read a book about weight loss, you get to the last page and you haven't lost a pound. Because it's not about the knowledge that you've gained, it's about what you do with that knowledge. And that's where execution comes in. So this program is all about removing barriers. in the execution space, specifically amongst our support roles.
Outstanding. Thanks again, Don.
Thank you.